at 11. We're digging deeper tonight into what led up to a man's death while in Portland police custody last month. It happened during a welfare check at transitional housing in North Portland 2 weeks ago on June 27th. The man who died was Damon Lamar Johnson, a 52-year-old man living at the housing complex. The incident caught on camera, and it has some city leaders and neighbors pushing for changes. We have our Ariel Yakabazi live tonight, breaking it all down for us. Ariel, the 3 officers involved are on leave tonight, but do we know how Damon died?
We don't know that at this point, Liz, as the medical examiner is still investigating a few things. We might know that in the next few weeks or so. In the meantime, city leaders, the police chief, and people who knew Damon say this was a tragedy that shouldn't have happened in the first place. We do want to warn you, the video you're about to see is disturbing.
What's your name?
These are the moments leading up to Damon Johnson's death. While en route to the scene, these Portland police officers appear to be discussing and figuring out what to do.
Well, we can't go into his unit. Yeah, so he's outside of his unit, though.
When they arrive, they spend several minutes having a casual conversation outside of Damon's room.
You want something else for us? No.
Moments later, the officers are inside of his room, eventually putting him in a police officer hold. That's when officers believe someone is a danger to themselves or others.
Don't resist or force will be used against you.
Eventually, the officers have Damon on the ground, where he is suddenly unresponsive. At this point, the EMTs are also on the scene. Damon later died at the hospital.
There's nothing in what I've seen so far that indicated a reason it needed to end the way it did.
Portland City Councilor and head of the Public Safety Committee, Samir Kanal, has seen the footage himself.
Right now we have a very imperfect process. I've been working for the last 4 years to try to change that process to community oversight of police with the community-led accountability and the police oversight board, and this is why.
And Damon's sister Terry says the pattern that this police department has with these types of incidents involving people with mental illness is disturbing, and it needs to be rectified because people's family members are priceless.
This is a tragedy. This is not an outcome that any of us desire.
We wanted to know why police were called instead of Portland's street response, the unarmed non-police team, if this was a potential mental health crisis. Portland Police Chief Bob Day tells us there are a couple of reasons.
2 things. They would not have been working at that time of day, but also because of the weapons element.
But Chief Day hopes things will eventually change.
My desire is that law enforcement should not even have to be to these calls for service.
Chief Day also acknowledges that based on the video he saw, he says his officers displayed some type of empathy towards this individual, but things definitely could have been handled in a different way, which is why he's working to potentially get other mental health crisis hotlines available, maybe working more with Portland Street Response. And in the meantime, those 3 officers are on leave tonight, which is standard protocol. Reporting live in downtown Portland tonight, Ariel Yakabazi, Point 6 News.
Ariel, thank you.